Grand Rising, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever, wherever, and wherever you are, welcome to Awakened Abundance, that go-to channel for all of that good feeling, law of attraction, self-development, good sauciness. If this is your first time with us, we'd like to welcome you and invite you to just, get comfortable, check out the content, maybe subscribe, like, share this video. And of course, to our subscribers, we just want to show you some love and just say thank you for the support whilst we embark on another video. We're coming with something a little bit different today. This is just out in nature, abundantness. Quick disclaimer, as I like to do from time to time, as we do here on the channel, that this is in no way, shape or form any kind of legal official advice. We're just sharing our journey as grateful spectators and partakers in that wonderful life experience. So here we are out in nature, and whilst I was out on my little nature walk, I thought it might be interesting to try and shoot a little video and just talk a little bit about the beauty of being in the moment. I often talk about how life can be quite demanding, the hustle and bustle of life, and it brings about its anxieties, its stress levels. But sometimes it really is just nice to take a load off, to pause, stop, think, taking a deep breath and just really take a moment to think about the simplicity of the basic things that we have at our everyday disposal. And in my case, that's our parks. Abundance is obviously what this channel is focused on. It's a topic that we're very passionate about, hence the name. I mean, I guess that's a no-brainer. But the quest for abundance, how we master, how we achieve, how we maintain consistent levels of abundance, I guess that's the challenge. And as stated earlier and in previous videos, we're not claiming to be gurus or experts of any nature, but through our journeys we feel it reasonable to consider that we've learnt a few things along the way which could be noteworthy in terms of sharing, because caring, sharing, right? So dealing with adversity, dealing with challenges, dealing with life while trying to be abundant. One of my favorite things to do is to really behold the glory of a nice sunny day. Now, I'm wearing my thermals. I wouldn't say it's the warmest of days, but looking at the fact that it's November and I've been able to experience a day like this, it really is a nice way to just feel abundant. How we feel is just so important, and as somebody with a mental health background, it is something that I try to focus on, but it feels like one of those things that doesn't get enough traction. Not to say it doesn't get talked about at all, but it's certainly not necessarily something that's always in the forefront of everybody's mind. I mean, in recent years, it's something that I've learned to appreciate more as especially as we've began this abundant journey. But the simplistic wisdom and the beauty of finding things to feel good about now. Remember, this is the Abundance channel, and ultimately, this is about abundance. How abundant do you feel when you're able to capture a moment? I'm going to stop right here and just focus on this. I look at this and I see the beauty of what happens when mankind or people kind, when human beings work with nature, what's possible. The beauty of finding a memory, thinking about it, and the value of those memories, be they past or present. I once heard somebody say that they got all of the Lamborghinis, they got all of the money, the nice cars, they got all of the things that they asked for. And they realized that all of the material gains, all of the money, all of the nice things, the nice houses, the cars, all of the things that we associate with luxury. This person came to a realization that the whole point of any of it is simply to experience feeling good. We go on holiday and we feel good. You know, money in the bank makes us feel a little bit more comfortable, but often it gives us, we feel safe, we feel secure, we feel happier. But ultimately, it's all about feeling good. Isn't it nice to know that without being a millionaire, a billionaire, without being on holiday, we can behold basic things and feel good. We can feel inspired, we can feel encouraged, we can feel joy, we can feel just privileged just looking at nature's design, the privilege just by knowing that we have people in our lives that love us, privileged in the things that many of us take for granted every day. Now, of course, living in Western society, we are encouraged to be very much about consumerism. We're encouraged to be competitive. So there are some challenges, particularly for those living in so-called Western society. But this is the wonderful thing about education, about knowledge, about research, about taking time out just to kind of think. What is happiness really? What is it that I aspire to be? What is it that I'm trying to achieve? What do I want out of life? These very basic and yet profound questions. Isn't it great to be able to behold them and know that we can find a way to be more grateful? We can find a way to be happier, healthier, that we can find a way to be more loving, to be more respectful. Isn't that amazing? They say that the best things in life are free. And, you know, that might sound a little bit corny. I think I can't even remember where I heard that, where I got that from. I don't know if it's from a song or from an advert, but I heard it somewhere. And it's really, really interesting because the bodies that we're born in, we never paid for them. This park that I'm spending time in as I shoot this, and I hope it comes out okay. I've not paid for this. The ability to feel abundant, even if we don't have all of the abundant goals materialized in the 3D, just knowing that we can feel good now, just in the hope of them, the preparation for them, the striving towards them. Isn't it wonderful to know that abundance is only really limited by how we perceive abundance? I'm just liking this view. So yeah, I feel that's all I really need to say on this one. I was just sitting here meditating. I do feel the need to say this though. We live in a world that deals with contrast. We live in a world where we have to face challenges, sometimes some really negative circumstances. I won't go into too much detail, but I've just come from a meeting because I am currently dealing with some relatively significant contrast. I faced the meeting and the discussion that I had with an attitude of gratitude. Wasn't easy, but I made a decision to be courageous, to be bold and kind and even humorous. And I'll just simply end on this. I believe it was the great Earl Nightingale that said, we become what we think about most of the time. And obviously here at Awakened Abundance, the focus is abundance. So I'd like to just end it right there, really, and say that I hope this was interesting for you. I just felt inspired to just do something a little bit different today. And I'll say farewell, wishing you all the best for the rest of the day and the week. This is Awakened Abundance, wishing you the best. Thanks for watching. Take care.